Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the player ratings for Leicester City 0, Everton 2. Let's just quickly rattle some off because you're probably not that bothered. We've won. It's all good. And if you are that bothered and you want more technical, get some videos done yourself and send them in to us. And you can be our player rating person if you want to. Anyway, let's get on with it. Joel in goal, 7 out of 10. Thought he was good. Didn't have that much to do. That's why his rating isn't higher. But everything he'd done, I thought he'd done very well, confidently. And it's up to him now to take the chance. He's played, 2 starts this season. We've won both the games. He hasn't conceded a goal. That should tell you everything you need to know. Maybe Stecklenburg needs to spend a little bit of time on the bench, I think. Joel deserves a run in the side, and let's see what he can offer. Yes, we probably need a new number 1. Well, we do need a new number 1, but let's give him a go at the moment and see where we go from that. I've still to see him, apart from Krasnodar, when he made that when he thought he was an outfield player going in goal and 5-a-side, and he put his leg up and the lad just knocked it past him, which was bizarre, but it was a bizarre game anyway. Apart from that, I've not seen him make that many mistakes for us where I've gone, that's all down to him. So I think he deserves a run in the side myself. 7 out of 10. Seamus Coleman, I thought he was fantastic today. I've been critical of him, but I thought he was hungry today. He was getting up and down that right-hand side. He blocked tackles, getting involved in the game, powered forward near the end and had a shot into the side net. And just much, much better from Seamus. His levels have gone up the last couple of weeks. I'm glad to see it. So he is getting a 8 out of 10 for me. Leighton Baines on the other side, 7.5 out of 10. Thought he'd done well. Defended very well, joined in as much as he could, showed a good desire to try and, make sure we keep that clean sheet. So 7.5 out of 10. Funes Mori, 7.5 out of 10. No, 7 out of 10. He done well, Mori. Stood up to it. Just a couple of times, his positional sense seems to disappear. He runs after the ball instead of staying with the man, which it's going to cost us if he continues to do it. But there's no doubt he's got some good attributes as well. When he isn't on the ball and he's involved in a physical battle, I think he's good. When he just defends, I think sometimes he lets himself down a little bit trying to play the ball, but then he's a defender, isn't he? But anyway, Ashley Williams, 8 out of 10. Everywhere. Was immense today. Was everywhere he needed to be. Fantastic display, really, from Ashley Williams. I've given 8 out of 10. I've said he's immense. He's having 8.5 out of 10. That's right. It's Christmas. Ashley Williams, 8.5 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant today. Back to why we bought him. In the right place at the right time. Knows where to go. Got headers in. Got blocks in when he needed to. And I thought it was a commanding performance from him. So 8.5 out of 10. Mason Holgate, cool as ice. Just as cool as ice. What happens in Barnsley when they're teaching those young centre-half? Lad, if in trouble, lad, just do drag back. It's cool, just keep doing drag back. Worst Yorkshire accent ever, not even bothered. Christmas, innit? But he'd done a little bit of a John Stoney type drag back in the first half, didn't he? But he's just brilliant, isn't he? He looks like he's played at this level all his life, and I think probably that's about his 8th, 9th Premier League game. He was brilliant, done everything he needed to. Just the one thing when Ochoa drops off and gives him a little nudge and drops off him, and it could have led to a goal. He's got to make sure he's touched tight if he's playing in that 3 and not give any cheap headers. But he was brilliant. He was brilliant for us and done really, really well. 7.5 out of 10 for Mason. Into midfield, Gareth Barry, 7 out of 10. Just done enough. Was okay. Good on the ball. Got some important tackles in the first half, but it was the right thing to do by Ronald Koeman to take him off because his levels were dropping. So 7 out of 10 for him. Garner, 8 out of 10. Just once in the second half, he put them on the attack with and trying to hit a stupid crossfield ball. No, 7.5 out of 10 for that because that annoyed me, that crossfield ball, when there was easier passes. But he's just everywhere. He knows where to be. And in fact, yeah, and that missing that sitter. I should really dock him another 0.5 for missing that sitter, but I like him, so he's getting 7.5 out of 10. Kevin Morales, 7 out of 10. He scored the important goal. Got better as the second half went on after the goal. Looked a little bit more of a threat. Ran around, tried to get involved a bit more. Aaron Lennon, it's Christmas, so I'm giving them 7, but that is very generous. That's when your kids building up to Christmas, they start having that wobble, and you keep saying you'll be on Santa's naughty list, pack it in, there won't be any presents, but you kind of know they're still going to get some because they're your kids and you love them. I kind of feel a bit like that with Aaron. I think I'm allowing him to get off that naughty list a little bit too easily. But 7 out of 10, generous 7 out of 10 for Aaron Lennon. Lukaku, I'm going to give him 8 out of 10, right? And it wasn't his best game, but I thought he worked a lot harder. He worked a lot harder than he did in the derby the other night, that's for sure. Different game, of course, but the thing, he's getting an 8 out of 10. Thought he got better and better as it went on, but he got one chance in the game, people, one chance, and he slotted it, and it was the match winner, because if he misses, there's still 2 or 3 minutes left there. They only need a chance, and that's what he proved, So Romelu Lukaku, 8 out of 10. Tom Davies, I want to give him 10. I'm going to give him 7.5. Came on, just done his thing, didn't he? Got in there, put himself about, carried that beard off. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Cleverly, 6.5 out of 10. Came on, he's got a fit beard, 6.5 out of 10. Ross Barkley, 7.5 out of 10. I'm giving him assist, even though it's probably generous because it was a clearance. But he was the last Everton player to touch the ball before Lukaku put it in the net. And I thought he'd done well, Ross. He stuck to that side. He carried the ball for us, so 7.5 out of 10. Ronald Koeman getting 8 out of 10 tactics-wise here, because the first half, he kept them, he nullified them, kept them tight. Second half, made some changes, went to 4-4-2, and we won the game. So Ronald Koeman, 8 out of 10 today. Evertonians, 10 out of 10, loud as anything. Went to Leicester on Boxing Day. Hasn't been great. Went there, sang the heart out, and we won the game. 10 out of 10 for all the Evertonians that went down there today. Yeah, that's it from me. Being Baz. Enjoy your Christmas. See you soon on Toffee TV.